that confident, but still they're not showing it out. And they're one of the best team I've ever seen in this, especially in biomass. I witnessed the game last year. They played really, really well and won the championship. And this time they come again and doing a good show.
Absolutely. Both these sides met earlier in the ICC Cricket World Cup Challenge League B held in Hong Kong, and Bahrain didn't fare so well in that tournament. Hong, Hong Kong finished third in that edition of the series. There is one more edition, so Bahrain will be looking for revenge, and they've also got the services of Ali Dawood and some of the other players who weren't there in Hong Kong. Ali Dawood with the new ball starts with a back of a length wideish delivery.
Ali Dawood is one of the very consistent bowler from Bahrain. It's a very solid run up and a strong shoulders.
Well, the plan from Bahrain, I think, is simple. Having been put into field, and they will have to pick up early wickets. They would have to make early inroads into this Hong Kong China batting lineup. That's a much better delivery. Good shape leaving the batter from Ali Dawood.
Zishan didn't take much risk in that, just checking the bounce, the carry, seam positions, everything. The openers always do that. The first over they watch, and second over they take on.
Yeah, the opening batter Zishan Ali and Anshuman Rath. Anshuman Rath amongst the runs. He's been in good form recently. Hong Kong China missing the services of Martin Coetzee, another prolific opening batter. Oh, some nip and bounce there. Well, not much Zishan could do about that. Ali Dawood justifying his inclusion back into the Bahrain side.
That there was more than expected bounce from Ali, and it was a real surprise for Zishan. He just checking the pitch.
Yeah, just going off that last delivery, perhaps having another slip in place might be good for Bahrain. This one's cut away nicely. It's in the gap. They're running hard. Early morning, there will be a little bit of dew at the biomass oval, but that'll dry up very quickly. Normally, a very fast outfield as the day progresses. And they're off the mark, Hong Kong, China, and Zishan with that double.
Two solid runs for Hong Kong China. Zishan played that beautifully, back foot punched between covers and extra covers. Awesome to the eyes.
Once again, a peach of a delivery from Ali Dawood. He's got a bit of a spring in his step. He's running in well. He's running through the crease nicely, and he's getting that ball to talk. Well, so far in the first over, just the 2 runs coming off it. Ali Dawood has already gone past the outside edge on a couple of occasions. Oh, this time finds the shoulder of the bat. Just goes behind that point fielder. They'll pick up a single. I think they're going to have a couple more hands around the bat. That concludes an entertaining first over, an exciting first one. Hong Kong, China, a 3 without loss.
It's always lovely to watch Ali steaming in and bowling those quicker ones. And this time he bowled superb over the first over. It's always the momentum set by your opening bowlers in the bowling and also your opening batters in the batting. That's how the cricket is played. So it's very, very important how they set the tone. Picking up early wickets is the only target for Bahrain so that they can restrict the opponents less than 120 and they can chase it down. That's all running in their mind.
Well, the second over to be bowled by Imran Khan. Bahrain choosing to keep their premier fast bowler Rizwan, but for later on, Imran Khan has impressed in recent times. Also, a very good bowler. Gets the ball to move if there is any movement available. Oh, there you go, straight away. That one coming in, but it's in the gap. They're running hard again. They're looking for the third. Good work from the fielder. They will get the three comfortably. Imran Khan won't be too worried about that. There was a lot of movement in the air. That one was played between mid wicket and the fielder at a deep fine or deep backward square. But Imran Khan will be happy that the ball is moving and he'll be looking to exploit that here to the left hander, Anshuman Rath.
On the other side, there was a beautiful shot played by Zishan, ball coming in, and without hesitation, he applied that to the mid wicket zone. Comfortable 3 runs, almost a four. The ball just stopped in front of the ropes. Imran
Yeah,
to
the good.
Anshuman.
Oh, this one's flared at, and it was uppish, but it's in the gap, and that's the first boundary. Anshuman Rath gets off the mark with a boundary, and that's the first one for Hong Kong China as well.
What a very good game by Anshuman. First ball is faced. That's the positive intent you always speak about. Asked for hitting, and he didn't miss it. Look at the way the ball goes, and he just timed it. He didn't show any power in that shot. Such an elegant batter.
Much better from Imran Khan, tighter on the line around that fourth stump.
Quite unusual for Imran Khan. He didn't give this many runs yesterday in yesterday's game. With a 3 and 4 and a dot, but still, he'll come back. That's what the fast bowlers do.
Ooh, looking to pull that just a little too full. This is good from Imran Khan. Anshuman Rath not afraid to play shots. Naturally very attacking. And in this format, that's what you've got to be at the top of the order. Make use of that power play with only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. You did mention about a comeback. Fast bowlers like to do that. This is much better. This is uppishly played as well, not in full control. I'm talking about another slip now. There's two shots in this over that Anshuman Rath has played that's been uppish. So perhaps maybe a gully or a second point catching would be a good idea.
Ever since Ali started the bowling, there has been uneven bounces, leading edges, and a slip or two would be really, really good at this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. And considering the fact that Bahrain were put into field by Hong Kong China, the best way to reverse that decision is to pick up early wickets. This one down the track, played beautifully over covers, one bounce four. Sishan Ali joins the party with a boundary of his own. It's an expensive over from Imran Khan. 12 runs coming off it.
Look at the replay there, down the crease, hit it with full intent, and vacant area, ball went like a razor bullet. Excellent shot by Zishan. Very good positive move by these batters. 15 for no loss after 2 overs. A good start for Hong Kong China.
Right, so Ali Dawood to Anshuman Rath is coming around the wicket. First over from Ali Dawood. There was a bit of extra bounce. We'll have to wait and see if it's still there. And this one just coming in, clips it off the pads. They're running hard. They will get two. This is good intent from both these openers, Anshuman Rath and Zishan Ali. From the very first over, they've had an urgency with the running between the wickets. There's already been a few twos. There was even a three there. And then a couple of boundaries has ensured that they've gotten off to a good start. 17 already here in the third over.
Anshuman has a natural timing on his batting, places the ball really, really well. Play to the covers, no run this time.
Abdul Majid Abbasi, the left arm orthodox spinner, very experienced. Most games he's very economical with his spell. I saw that yesterday against Malaysia. Wasn't able to pick up many wickets, but definitely kept things tight from one end. This is just placed. We'll have to wait and see if it's gotten enough on it to get to the boundary. They will pick up another couple, if not three. That's just an easy two there for Anshuman Rath and Zishan Ali.
There's a good positive thinking from Anshuman. He's not looking to duck the ball. He's looking to maneuver and go for the shots. And that shows something like a positive sign. And how come China would be really happy to see Anshuman and Zishan batting with this intensity.
What a peach of a delivery from Ali Dawood, beating Anshuman Rath. All ends up sneaking its way through bat pad.
Now look at the replay here. Wonderful bowling. Look at that. Well, almost close to the stump. Lucky escape for Zishan and Shuman.
Oh, just a coat of varnish there, the difference. That was a peach of a delivery, seen back in after pitching. Well, Ali Dawood is bowling really well here with the new ball. This one just full and wide. Majid Abbasi restricts them from getting the single.
No boundaries in this over. Couple of couples and then dots. And he's always like very economical in spells. And this is a good contest. And Shuman is a classy bat.
Oh, this one comes in as well, but it's clipped well. It's in the gap. It's a beautiful looking shot from Anshuman Rath. Didn't try to overhit it. Just waited for it, played it late, and just rolled the wrists on it and put it in the gap and picks up a four. Amin was saying there were no boundaries in this over. Anshuman Rath says, here you go.
And he's playing to the line. That's one of the good things about Anshuman. And using the pace. Very intelligent batting. And end of 3 overs, 23 for no loss. Hong Kong, China is sailing high.
First change in bowling. Imran Javed will bowl his left arm over the wicket, medium paces to Zishan Ali. Oh, big swing down the track. You can see the frustration. He feels like he missed out on it. I think this is a good ploy from both these batters. They're looking to attack early on in the over. And Imran Javed, a new bowler this morning, won't be up to speed in terms of the way he moves. So looking to take him on early. Zishan Ali feeling that he missed out. Oh, this one is hit upish. It's running away. Will get to the boundary. That third fielder, no chance. Very fine from Zishan Ali. He had no intentions of keeping it on the ground. It was short, it was wide. He just threw his hands at it.
And look at the replay here. Also the off stump. No hesitation in putting that away. Wonderful. 4 runs to Hong Kong, China. Oh, the run rate is quite high, 8 plus after 3.2 overs.
Well, this Bahrain bowling lineup coming under some pressure early on. They had a couple of deliveries, a few deliveries that were absolutely magnificent from Ali Dawood. But Hong Kong, China have managed to deal with them, and they're in a good position here after they won the toss and chose to bat. However, Bahrain, their medium pacers did really well yesterday against the home nation, Malaysia. Today, Hong Kong, China taking the attack to them. And this time again comes down the track, not able to connect. Zishan Ali, he looks like he's in a hurry to get a few runs.
Zijan looking to create that momentum. Understand that Imran is creating that angle. You want to cut that angle and put that in the vacant area, that's extra covers, and also one of his strengths, I believe.
Uh, right, Amir bin Nasir, the skipper of Bahrain, having a quick chat with Imran Javed, saying if you want to bowl that line, we've got to make the adjustments because Zishan Ali is looking to attack. He does the same thing again. This is
Up in the air,
upish.
and it's a great, what a miss that one. It's landing on the hand, easy catch. Abdul Majid completely misjudged.
That looked like Sohail Ahmed. Was it Abdul Majid Abbasi? Well, Imran Javed creating chances for Bahrain. We saw this yesterday with the home side. They dropped a couple of catches, proved to be very costly. And when Zishan Ali is in this type of mood, you don't want to be putting him down. Outside half of the bat, there is protection. Deep third. That's the end of the fourth over. Hong Kong, China, 29 without loss.
Imran tried his best to create those opportunities. Had the catch been taken, it would have been 1 wicket, loss of 29. Quite frustrated, Imran. Can see from his body language. Zijan and Anshuman is discussing about the next move because they have another 2 overs left with the power play. So they've been looking to keep the momentum and not losing any wicket.
Right, so Mohammad Rizwan Butt comes into the attack. He's
What a great shot!
spearheaded.
What a great shot between points and gully. The ball went like a bullet. Excellent timing by Anshuman. Pure class. Shot of a length outside the off stump. Just timed it. Beautiful to watch. 4 runs to Hong Kong, China.
Yeah, welcoming Rizwan Butt into the attack. Anshuman Rath puts the first one away back with a point for a boundary. Gorgeous looking shot. Umpire Rudy just signaling the 4 runs. So Rizwan Butt under pressure early on in his first over. And again, it's beaten the fielder. It's running away. Well, identical shots of the first two deliveries from Rizwan Butt. Anshuman Rath is batting phenomenally well.
That was pure class. Back to back the boundaries for the back to back safe balls. Short of a length, outside off stump, he just made use of the pace of the ball. As simple as that. No power involved. Middle of the bat. Between two fielders, same placement, easy boundary. Smart thinking, indeed.
Well, going tighter with his line there, Rizwan Butt worked for a single by Anshuman Rath. 9 runs already off the first 3 deliveries. Zishan Ali, although he's behind Anshuman Rath right now, he's batting on 15 of 13. Anshuman Rath picking up 9 runs in the first 3 deliveries. Zishan Ali has been the more aggressive of the two, looking to attack the bowlers. Anshuman Rath has played good cricketing shots, not looking to take them on unnecessarily. Has pulled and pulled handsomely. One bounce four again from Zishan Ali, who continues to aggress. Well, they're putting the premier fast bowler from Bahrain, Rizwan Butt, under some serious pressure. 13 runs already coming off the first 4 deliveries.
Look at the replay here. Outside the off stump, but no hesitations. Pulling that handsomely well towards mid wicket. Powerful shot. Perfectly timed. Zishan.
Oh, this one comes back in. Half-hearted appeal there from Rizwan Butt. I think height was definitely a concern there. Just going back to that pull shot, I mean, he's pulled Rizwan Butt in front of square, which means there's not much pace on offer from the wicket because that was well and truly in front of mid-wicket.
Amazing skill set. Very good balance. Very confident in playing that shot.
Looked like an off-cutter misfield from Bahrain. Well, Sohail Ahmed there at point. Well, Bahrain will have to be careful. They won't want to give away too many freebies. After 5 overs, Hong Kong China are 43 without loss.
Not a good start for Mohammad Rizwan injured. He's a great bowler, but that happens in T20. It's all about how you come back in the next 3 overs. The 5 overs 43, 8.60 runs per over. Looks like they'll pile runs today.
Nizakat Khan with the pads on, due to come in next. Another prolific batter from Hong Kong China. Down the track towards mid wicket. Well, Zishan Ali, he's just looking to take control of this innings. This is the final over of the power play. Where 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. So they're looking to cash in on this over. Imran Javed will be looking to pick up a wicket here and just bring Bahrain back into this contest. Playing a miss there from Zishan Ali. So 2 dot balls, a rarity so far. Apart from that first over from Ali Dawood, where the ball was doing a bit, since then it's been all Hong Kong China. by virtue of Zishan Ali and Anshuman Rath, who've been playing some excellent shots.
50 runs in the first 6 overs is something so special.
Oh, just looking to do something different there, looking to just guide it down to third. When you're batting so well like Zishan Ali is, I don't see the need for that. You already picked up a boundary earlier where he just threw his hands at one and it went off the outside half of the bat. It was still four. This one just looking to guide it down. Well, three dot balls now. Statistically, this next delivery is an event in favor of the bowler, especially in the T20i format.
And, and Imran has all the material in the world to do that.
We're looking to pull that one. That one rushed him a little bit. They will complete a quick single. This is good from Imran Javed.
Left-hand bowler to Anshuman, left-hand batter. It's going to be a very interesting concept.
Well, Anshuman Raj so far has shown that he likes the offside, but is also capable of the leg side boundary scoring. So, question for Imran Javed is where does he bowl this one in terms of line? If he strays onto the pads, Anshuman Raj will clip him. If he gives him room on the offside, he'll go through it. Oh, he's pulled the length back. He's looked to pull it and plays on. Well, Imran Javed has bowled an exceptional first four deliveries, giving just the one run. Dismisses the dangerous Anshuman Rath for 23 or 15.
What a bowling by Imran here. Look at the replay. Steaming in, short of a length. Asked to pull, but that
All right, new batter Nisakat Khan joins Zishan Ali. One delivery to go here in the power play. Ooh, played a miss there. Very close to the outside edge. What a over from Imran Javed. Picks up the first wicket. Hong Kong, China. 44 for 1 after 6.
end of the power play. And here comes the economical bowler of Bahrain, Abdul Masjid. Quicker on the air, creating angles, not giving much extras. Stump to stump, very, very good bowler.
Starts off with the one that rushes Zishan Ali, who works it for a single. Oh, they'll be looking to pick up a second wicket here. Well, Bahrain just to put Hong Kong China on a little bit of a defensive move, but Hong Kong China, very capable batting lineup, some big hitters. Zakat Khan off the mark with that single. I mean, what do you reckon a good first innings total is after the 6 overs so far? Where do you think Hong Kong China will look to finish up with?
Anything over 150, 160 would be a good score, if you ask me, because the match will be like going up and down. The first six belong to Hong Kong, China, and definitely the Bahrain will come back and contain the runs. If Hong Kong, China come again in the third part, so the average score would be like 150 to 160.
Oh, good bowling from Majid Abbasi. Gets in the. Oh, there's a chance for a run out. Well, this Akat Khan has to go in an attempted single. Seems a little displeased with his batting partner Zishan Ali. Well, the misfortune for Nizakat Khan and Hong Kong China.
Look at that. Very quick to the ball. One hand pick up. Bullseye. What a fielder. Excellent show. Excellent show. That's real skill. He deserves that
Well
wicket.
done. Well done from Abdul Majid Abbasi. Was quick off the blocks after he bowled that delivery. Well, Nizakat Khan has to go back. He's not very happy. You can understand why. As a batter, you don't mind being bowled, you don't mind being caught on the boundary, but getting run out is quite frustrating.
Tell me about it, Robert. Have you ever faced this kind of scenarios in your entire life? First ball run out.
Uh, yes, I have. I mean, it's a very frustrating way to get out because yeah, it's just there's no way to put it into words, but yeah, you want to get out by your own doing, not to something like that. But anyway, it's gone. Abdul Majid Abbasi effects the run out of his own bowling, and Babar Hayat joins Zishan Ali. Now Zishan Ali will have to get that out of his mind and continue on. He can't let that ponder. Al Majid Abbasi getting one to turn slightly away and then going in with the arm. A rewarding first over for Abdul Majid Abbasi and Bahrain. The seventh of the innings. Hong Kong China are 46 for 2.
And what a comeback by Bahrain. Excellent, excellent bowling by Abdul Majid. The first six over was very expensive for them, and then they're coming back, and the run out turned the match to the favorite of Bahrain. Excellent, excellent work by Abdul Majid there.
Yeah, especially the last 2 overs, the last over of the power play, which is the sixth and the seventh over. The last 2 overs have just brought Bahrain back into this game. The power play looked well and truly Hong Kong China's. Imran Javed will continue. He'll bowl his third over. Well, Zishan Ali will have to continue now. He'll have to bat at least till the 15th over. It's not easy to come out there and start swinging straight away. He's had 24 deliveries and he's batting on 22. This is worked down to third. He'll bring Babar Hayat back on strike. He'll bring Babar Hayat on strike, who's yet to get off the mark.
It's the eighth over. 6 and 7 belong to Bahrain, and eighth, Imran is bowling really well.
Majid Abbasi there, looking very sharp. Our on-field umpires, umpire Kalidas and umpire Rudy. They haven't had much to do so far in terms of decisions. Oh, this one's off the outside edge. It'll only be one. Looking for two there was Babar Hayat.
Still a very good over by Imran Javed. No boundaries given in this over. Just 2 runs of his first 4 deliveries. 2 to go.
Well, the last time you said no boundaries of this over, there was one off the very next ball. I mean, and it's Zishan Ali on strike. And you've done it once again.
My goodness.
And there it is. A boundary.
What's happening?
I mean, I don't know if it's a commentator's curse, but that was a fortunate boundary. Looking to paddle that off the top edge, leading edge
sure
over the keeper.
I'm sure I lose a lot of Bahraini fans today. They don't like me. I understand that. I won't be telling this again for the next 3 overs.
Well, Hong Kong China's 50 comes up with that boundary here with one delivery to go in the eighth over. This time off the inside edge. Just the one run. After 8 overs, Hong Kong China are 53 for 2.
And except that boundary, everything went well for Bahrain. Hong Kong China is looking to build a partnership from here. They started really well and they lost a couple of wickets just after the power play and in the power play and after the power play. And now Babar is joining Zishan, looking to stitch a good partnership so that they can put a nice total on the board. 150 to 160 is what they expect.
I think Zishan Ali is the key here for Hong Kong China. If he stays, they will get in excess of 150. Picking up a single off the first delivery from Majid Abbasi. Bahrain will have other things in mind. They will understand the importance of Zishan Ali, so they'll look to keep him tight and if not even pick up his wicket if they can. But Hong Kong China bat really deep. Majid Abbasi just missing his footing there. Brings a smile to the skipper.
Very controlled bowling by Abdul Majid here. He's bowling his second over, just 3 balls left, just 3 runs given.
Yeah, this is what he's known for, Majid Abbasi. If he's not going to pick up wickets, he will bowl very tight lines and lengths. And I think this bowling partnership between Abdul Majid Abbasi and Imran Javed has brought Bahrain into the game. The first 5 overs well and truly belong to Hong Kong China. Zishan Ali and Anshuman Rat, the opening batters from Hong Kong China, ensuring they got off to a good start. And then in overs 6 and 7, as they pick up a quick single here, they'll complete it safely, close out the over. Just 2 runs coming off Majid Abbasi's second. Hong Kong China 55 for 2 after 9.
Solid bowling by Abdul Majid. 2 overs, just 4 runs. Zishan understands that how challenging to face Abdul Majid, but he's waiting for his opportunities. Definitely he'll bank in with other bowlers.
Right, Imran Javed to bowl his final over of the spell, of his spell. The 10th of the innings, that's uppishly played. It's in the gap. A much needed boundary for Babar Hayat. His first. Well, this is 1 over before the drinks break. And they'll be looking to accelerate just slightly, not too much.
Look at the replay here. Outside the off stump, asking for punishment and no hesitation shown. A good shot, a very valid ball. First ball releases the pressure.
And it puts pressure on the bowler when you go for a boundary early on, because now you're looking to finish the over off economically and you've got 5 deliveries to go. Even if the batters work you for 5 singles, it's already 9 runs off it. So Hong Kong China will be looking for at least 10 and over from here on in, which will get them to that 150, 160 mark. Ooh, coming down the track, Babar Hayat. I think he doesn't need to attack so early on. He's only been there for 11 deliveries. He needs to accompany Zishan Ali, who's batting well. And Zishan Ali seems to like the medium pacers more. So just a partnership, like you mentioned, needs to happen here for Hong Kong China. If they lose a wicket here before going into the drinks, it'll once again open the door for Bahrain.
100% Robert. And a smart play for Babar here. 1 run and giving the batting to Zishan, who is in form.
Well, that being said, Zishan Ali will also have to be a little smart here. He knows he's the key set batter for Hong Kong China. And he'll have to navigate this next 3 to 4 overs before he starts putting his foot on the pedal. Comes down the track. They couldn't get hold of it. He's done that on a fair few occasions. And the one time it was early on in the innings where he connected, he wasn't looking to overhit it. He just stepped down the track and placed it over covers and he picked up a boundary. Every other attempt has not come off. So perhaps something for Zishan Ali to think about during the drinks break. Oh, this one's off. I think he got the bat and then the shoulder. Didn't carry to the keeper. So good comeback from Imran Javed.
That's a serious pace from Imran Javed. The ball rushed to the batter. Didn't have enough time to pull the ball behind square. Zishan, a well set batter, is struggling to play that shot. Shows how good Imran is.
Looking for a quick single. Not available, says Abdul Majid Abbasi. That's the end of the 10th over. Hong Kong China going at 6 and over. They're on 60 for the loss of 2 wickets. Drinks are being called on the field. We'll take a short break here in the com box and come back to you with the remaining of this first innings between Hong Kong, China, and Bahrain. Welcome back to the first innings between Bahrain and Hong Kong, China here in the Malaysia T20i Tri Series of 2025, coming to you from the Biomass Oval. Hong Kong, China earlier this morning won the toss and chose to bat. They're in a fairly good position. However, Bahrain have picked up a couple of wickets from overs 6 through 10, courtesy of some good bowling from Imran Javed and Abdul Majid Abbasi, who's currently got the ball in hand. And he'll be bowling to Babar Hayat, who's batting on 7 of 12. Well, Zishan Ali, we've said earlier, holds the key to Hong Kong, China, posting a strong first innings total here at the Biomass Oval. But he'll have to contend with 2 overs remaining from Abdul Majid, who's bowling his third. Oh, this is sloppy. Not something you want to be doing, is gifting runs away.
The one thing I would like uh, Bahrain to change is the fielding, and we quite often see this, the fumbles, the misfields, dropped catches from them. They tighten the fielding. It'll be like great for the team.
Yeah, Bahrain had a very good day in the field yesterday. Today, however, just a couple of mistakes, unforced errors, as they would call it. Not something you want to be doing to a very strong Hong Kong China side. Still just under 10 overs to go here in the first innings. Plenty of time for them to pick themselves up. Using his feet there. Called for a quick single. Another misfield. Well, they will pick up an extra run. As we were saying, Amin and myself, that Bahrain have to do better to restrict Hong Kong China. But at the moment, the errors are plenty. Ooh, bit of bounce there from Majid Abbasi.
$64 for 2 after 10.4 overs. Hong Kong looking to accumulate runs from here. They have a plan after the drinks. Let's wait and watch.
Just dealing in singles and doubles here so far in this Abdul Majid Abbasi over. I think they've had a chat with the think tank and they've decided, it looks like, that they're just going to work the singles, try and get up to 85, 90, perhaps even closer to 100 when the 15th or 16th over commences. And then from there, if they've got wickets in hand, they'll look to push close to 150.
Very solid bowling performance by Abdul Majid. He finished 3 overs in no time, just 5 runs in the 6 runs in this over, and 66 for 2 after 11 overs. Hong Kong China is doing a very good job. Imran Khan is back to bowl his second over. The first over was expensive. He's looking to contain that.
It looked like a leg cutter to start with. He's got protection on the sweeper boundary on the offside. That's Fayaz Ahmed. Well, I think both sides, both Bahrain and Hong Kong China, will feel that up to now, it's been a pretty good game for both of them. Down the track is Babar Hayat, not able to penetrate that offside field. Just going over at around 6 and over. They've lost the 2 wickets. Hong Kong China still in a pretty decent position to get themselves up to 150. But a wicket or two here from Bahrain, and they'll be looking to keep them under 130, which is what they did to Malaysia. And they came out and chased it quite comfortably.
Very sensible batting by Zishan here. 34 of 36. Along with Babar, the partnership is going on.
Down the track, it's hit uppishly, just in front of the fielder there, sweeping on the offside. It'll just be 1 run. Well, Babar Ayat will have to keep his cool, keep his composure. You can just sense that something's about to give. You mentioned that partnership between Zishan Ali and Babar Hayat. I mean, it's looking good. They've managed to calm things down after the loss of Nizakat Khan through that run out. Looking to paddle it straight to the fielder. Shot fine. Well, it's not able to find the boundary here, which is good from Bahrain.
This is a good comeback from Imran Khan. First over, he conceded 12 runs. In his second over, just 3 or 4 balls. Excellent.
Oh, that's beautifully played. Not quite off the middle of the bat, but it. Oh, good footwork there from the fielder. Oh, pulls it back. Some pretty exceptional footy skills there from Imran Javed. Just off the bottom end of the bat, but it was good in terms of direction. There's that fast outfield that we're talking about, and the fancy footwork from Imran Javed. Just the 2 runs.
One more ball to go. Just 5 runs given. Run rate is still at 6, pretty healthy. They'll be looking to increase the tempo after 15 overs.
They're looking for two. They're pushing hard, and they decide against it. Good work in the field there. After 12 overs, Hong Kong China are 72 for 2. That's the Malaysian team in the nets. It's Said Aziz having a hit. Vijay Unni with the ball. Oh, Malaysia losing their first game yesterday against Bahrain. It was an off-color day for Malaysia, to say the least. So they'll be looking to come back strong. We know they will, as they usually do. But this is Abdul Majid Abbasi. Starts with one down the legs. Pick up a single. I mean, what did you make of Malaysia's performance yesterday?
I would say uh, they should have performed much better when I discussed with Said Aziz post-match presentation, captain of Malaysian team, and they had a little bit discussion on setting a high target, 180s, 200s, and that caused a little bit of confusion, and the score went down because of that. And they're looking forward to analyze the pitch and play according to the situation next time. That's what he said.
Well, I think Hong Kong China might have heard his post match presentation because they've re-evaluated where they were after 5 overs in the power play, and now they've had to consolidate. Uh, they were batting quite well inside the power play. The opening batters, Ishan Ali and Anshuman Rath, and then Anshuman Rath fell, and they've had to restructure this innings courtesy of some good bowling from Majid Abbasi, who's bowling his final over of the day, the 13th of this first innings. He's gone for just 12 runs. Phenomenal bowling from Majid Abbasi.
And I think they'll be targeting other bowlers except Abdul Majid.
Yeah, we saw that they prefer pace on Hong Kong China. Even the wicket of Anshuman Rath, the one that he was looking to pull, he was early on the ball and had to wait for it. In the end, just taking the bottom half and then disturbing the furniture. This one's quicker through the air. Just a single, and that is the end of a wonderful spell of bowling from Abdul Majid Abbasi. 4 overs. Unfortunate not to pick up a wicket, but just the 14 runs. Mr. Dependable for Bahrain with the ball. After
And
13 overs, Hong Kong China are 76 for 2.
and and adding to that, one run out was excellent run out from Abdul Majid. Babar and Zijan are quite relieved that Abdul Majid has completed his quota of 4 overs, and they have 7 overs in their hand to look for at least 8 to 9 runs in an over, or probably 10 runs in an over from here. So the front rate is 5.85. If anything closer to 7 to 8 would be fantastic for them.
Well, Imran Khan, who came back well in the second over, Eyes hit over, long on. It's high, it's handsome, it's a maximum from Zishan Ali. He says, "Thank you for bringing back pace." He really enjoys it, and that shot is evidence of that.
Look at the replay. Ball asked to punish, and he put that very far from the straight, long on ropes. Excellent shot by Zishan. Waiting for it, and superb calculative risk.
Well, he'll be looking to tee off now that Majid Abbasi is over with his spell, and anything full, it will disappear. That was a stand and deliver shot in the previous delivery. Oh, this one, it was just fetched from outside off stump. There is protection. Asif Ali, the man who did the job with the bat yesterday for Bahrain, a good innings in the run chase against Malaysia. Can he deliver today in the second innings? We'll have to wait and see for that. But at the moment, it is Zishan Ali and Babar Hayat who are doing the job for Hong Kong, China. And this is up in the air. Well, the fielder just backing out of it at the very last minute. I think a little bit more of an effort there from Imran Javed, who's limping by the looks of it. Would have had Hong Kong, China 3 down, but decides to just back out of it at the very last minute. 8 runs coming off the first 3 deliveries. Hong Kong, China starting to show some impetus and put some impetus into this innings. Down the track, he smashes that into the offside. Well, no signs of slowing down from Zishan Ali.
And he started
And
the
Imran,
proceedings in style. Imran Khan started his first over, a bit expensive, coming back to the third over, giving fours and sixes. And this is going to hurt Bahrain a lot because this is a massive over. And Zishan is almost too short of 50. What an innings. Very sensible player.
this is very calculated from Hong Kong, China. Wide and full. This worked to the offside. We did say Zishan Ali holds the key to a good first innings total here for Hong Kong, China. He's been there since ball 1. And he's been ably supported by Babar Hayat, who's batting on 16 of 23. If Babar Hayat can get going here, it'll take a little bit of pressure off of Zishan. That one's full. That's hit back down the ground. And not quite off the middle of the bat. They'll pick up 2 nonetheless. An expensive over comes to an end from Imran Khan. Hong Kong, China, 91 for 2 after 14.
15 runs came from Imran's over, and he ended up 33 in just 3 overs. Babar on 18, Zishan on 49. What a performance. What a partnership. They're looking solid after 14. It's quite impressive how they handle Abdul Majid, the 4 overs. Exactly 36 balls left. If they score 50 to 60 runs, it would be a massive run for them.
Oh, Mohammad Rizwan Bhatt, the spearhead of the Bahrain bowling attack, had an expensive first over. And at the hands of Zishan Ali and Anshuman Rath. On that occasion, Anshuman Rath doing the boundary hitting. Remember the 2 square drives or square check drives that he put away. This one, different conditions, different stage of the game. This one, but has 5 fielders protecting the boundary. So it's not going to be so easy to put him away. But Zishan Ali and Babar Hayat, well, with that single, Zishan Ali brings up his 50. What a well made 50 that was from Zishan. Opened the innings. Full and straight from Rizwan Butt.
One and a dot, but not looking to give 4 runs.
Well, he's bowled him. Rizwan Butt keeping it full and straight, saying, "You miss, I hit," the oldest tactic in the book. And Babar Hayat swings across a straight one, misses it, and Rizwan Butt strikes for Bahrain. Just when this partnership was looking dangerous.
And look at the ball again. Ball, straightforward ball. Outside the off stump, ball nips back in, middle and leg, gone. It's a very valid bowling, valuable wicket at this time because the partnership looked dangerous. So you need to break that to put a halt.
Nasrullah Rana, the new batter, joins the half centurion Zishan Ali, who's at the non striker's end at the moment. We've said this a couple of times. Zishan Ali holds the key for Hong Kong. If Bahrain can dismiss him, they will do well and then try to keep them under 130. But if he's out there in the last few overs, they will get close to 150. That's it, down to ground for a single.
A well played 50 for Zishan. Just 44 balls. Sensible batting.
One delivery to go here in the 15th over. Zishan Ali on strike. Slow delivery from Rizwan Butt. Diving effort to restrict that single. It's the end of the 15th over. Hong Kong China 93 for 3. Well, that's the Kuala Lumpur skyline. Hong Kong China, just a couple of three big overs in excess of 10. One that was went for 15. But apart from that, Bahrain have done really well picking up wickets. You can see that they'll be looking to get a few more big ones here towards the tail end of this innings. 5 overs to go. It's Asif Ali with the ball. This is interesting. And they've turned to spin in the 16th over after Majid Abbasi laid the blueprint and took pace off and varied his pace, in fact, quite well. They've turned to Asif Ali now to try and restrict the scoring and perhaps pick up a couple more wickets here. Oh, doesn't bother with the stumping because it was off the bat. The batter was definitely out of his crease. Prasant Kurup, great work with the gloves. Asif Ali strikes with his first delivery. Hong Kong China a 93 for 4. Nasrullah Rana out for 1. Yeah, just tosses that one wide. Nasrullah Rana looking to go downtown, not getting to the line of the ball. Didn't trouble the scorers much. Now out walks the skipper Yasin Murtaza. He's done it on several occasions where he's pulled his side out of trouble. He'll have to do it here once again. So this game is on a knife's edge. Hong Kong China 93 for 4 here in the 16th over. Bahrain pulling things back nicely for themselves. It's going to take a captain's knock from Yasin Murtaza if Hong Kong China are to get up to that total we were talking about, 150. He's got Zishan Ali at the other end who's batting unbeaten on 50 or 45.
Asking for out. Looks very close. Umpire said no. It's a different angle for the umpire. Better angle than us. Probably outside the off stump.
Tossed up again down the track. It's hit straight to long on. It'll just be a single. Well, that 150 total that we're talking about, I mean, it's going to require both Yasin Murtaza and Zishan Ali to try and find the boundaries and get roughly about 10 and over from here on in, if not more. They've got 6 wickets in hand, which makes it a very delicate situation. Should they lose another one here, could spell trouble for them. Oh, looking to reverse sweep. The slow finger of umpire Kalidas eventually gets up there. And Zishan Ali, after a wonderful knock, 50-45, looking to innovate, goes for the reverse sweep, misses it completely. What an over so far from Asif Ali.
Look at the replay and pretty straightforward for umpire. It's easy decision for him. And one mistake is gone. Zishan. That's cricket. Mohammad Isaac is the new batter. Very well played, Zishan. What a player. Excellent, excellent innings. Came to an end.
Well, for me, it's the timing of this wicket of Zishan Ali. I think this just brings Bahrain right back into the game, if not gives them more control over it. Mohammad Ezaz Khan now and Yasin Murtaza, 2 very new batters at the crease, and it's not easy out here at the Biomass Oval to just come out there and straight away start tonking the bowlers. And Asif Ali, 4 deliveries, 1 run conceded, 2 wickets picked up. What a first over he's having.
Wonderful bowling by Asif here. 2 wickets picked up. Just single in his first 5 deliveries. That is 16th over. Played straight to the covers. No runs. What an over by Asif. Superb bowling.
All right. Final 4 overs of the first innings between Bahrain and Hong Kong, China. Well, if they go at a runner ball here, they'll get close to 120. 10 and over, they'll get close to 140, 135, 140, which is what they'll be aiming for. Not able to put that first one away. Hit straight to Amir bin Nasir. Short ball on that occasion. Not quite off the middle of the bat. They'll pick up another single. Bahrain will be quite happy with that. Singles won't worry them too much. It's the boundaries that'll help Hong Kong, China. And at the moment, they haven't been able to find too many in recent times. Looking to come down the track. And this is what we said. It's very difficult for new batters to just come out to the middle and start trying to find the boundaries. Conditions quite challenging if you're a new batter. And in this format, the truth is you don't have that much time. And Mohammad Ezaz Khan and Yasin Murtaza will be looking to find the boundaries. Rizwan Butt coming back well in his second spell. Slower delivery, mixing things up nicely here is Rizwan Butt. Well, that's hit down the ground. That's a beautiful looking shot. Some more fancy footwork there. I think that was Ali Dawood on that occasion. I think Bahrain play a lot of football during their recovery time.
Indeed, wonderful stop.
We saw one from Imran Javed, this one from Ali Dawood. If it helps your team save runs, why not? Oh, Rizwan Butt has struck again, dismissing the opposition skipper Yasim Murtaza. Similar to Babar Hayat, keeps it full and straight. You miss, I hit. It's worked on both occasions. 17 overs gone. Hong Kong, China, 100 for the loss of 6 wickets.
Twenty-two for two after 3 overs. Mohammad Rizwan, very good bowling, picked up 2 wickets. 100 for six, 3 overs left. At one stage, they expected Hong Kong to score at least 150 to 160. Now 18 balls left, 100 runs on the board. Can they score 130 or 120 plus from here?
Quite a concerned looking Hong Kong China dugout there. You're right. I mean, they looked at one stage that they were going to get close to 150 when they had Zishan Ali out there, who's batting really well. Well, they've got to reassess now. They've got 18 deliveries to go, 18 legal deliveries to go. The Bahrain have been quite exceptional with the ball, not too many extras. Ali Dawood. That's worked towards long on. They're looking for two. There have been no extras so far from Bahrain in this innings, so that is exceptional from them. They've done well to pull the game back and regain control of it. And they'll be looking to finish things off here in the first innings and go into that innings break with the momentum, which is very important. Oh, that's full, that's straight. The finger goes up once again. Brilliant bowling from Ali Dawood. Well, Shahid has to walk back without troubling the scorers. This is brilliant stuff from Ali Dawood.
And what a comeback for Bahrain, pulling pulling the score back. Look at the wicket here, steaming in. That was lovely bowling. Yorker length, the middle on off, middle and leg. Umpire has given that as out. Easy decision for him. Cross batted. Most dependable bowler of Bahrain. Ali Dawood, very economical. Hardly you see him bowl extras.
Malaysian Khan joins Mohammad Azaz out in the middle. Hong Kong, China in danger of being bowled out here uh, after looking to get close to 150. It just speaks volumes of the comeback from Bahrain. Full and straight again, watchfully played. They pick up a quick single, and Bahrain won't be too worried about these, and they'll want to limit the number of boundary balls, which they've done really well up to this point. Hong Kong, China will be looking to get just around 130 now. This is good bowling from Ali Daud. Good running from Hong Kong, China, and Ezaz Khan and Eshan Khan. They've got to find the runs. They've got to give their bowlers something to bowl at. We saw yesterday 125 from Malaysia was not enough. I mean, if you're Hong Kong, China, what are you looking at from 17.4 overs till the end of the innings? What is the total that you're thinking of as a batter?
I'll be thinking to score as many runs as possible in every delivery, given delivery. So I don't. It'll be like 120 plus, close to 130 would be great score from here.
One delivery to go in Ali Dawood's third over, the 18th of the game, the first innings. Hong Kong, China, 105 for 7.
One ball left in this over. Ali Dawood, what a bowler. Yes, another over there.
He's looked to go for the block hole on several occasions in this over. He's landed most of them. So great over from Ali Dawood. Completes the 18th of the first innings. Hong Kong, China, 106 for 7. We look at the bowling card for Bahrain. Well, Imran Khan, 3 overs 33 was the most expensive. But apart from that, everybody is chipped in. Ali Dawood, 3 overs 17 for 1. Imran Khan, 3 overs 33, no loss. Imran Javed Anwar picking up 1 wicket for 19 from his 4. Mohammad Rizwan Butt coming back well in his second spell. Abdul Majid Abbasi, economical as always. And Asif Ali with that prime over, picking up 2 wickets in 1 over, giving away just 1 run. Well, no extras there from Bahrain. So it's made things a lot easier for them and a lot harder for Hong Kong. So they'll be looking to close things off here, Bahrain, with the remaining 12 deliveries. Hong Kong, China will be looking to get as many runs as they can, get close to that 130 mark.
Backward
Good
point.
slower delivery
Looking
to start with. Overthrows. Abdul Majid Abbasi doing the backing up. We'll keep it down to just one.
Mohammad Rizwan has won, and Ali Dawood has won 2 overs. And two top class bowlers going to bowl for Bahrain, and Hong Kong has, has as many chances as possible to score runs. You just have to meet the ball in the bat, just go for the runs. That's it. That's the way. What a ball! What a great shot! Excellent shot. Boundary.
Well, Ezaz Khan has played a beauty of a shot there. There's nothing too wrong with that delivery. It was going for the block hole was Rizwan, but just missing his length ever so slightly and clipped away for a boundary, a much needed boundary for Hong Kong, China. There's a 1-1-1 for 7 here in the 19th over.
Looking for quick two. The ball comes back quickly. Asking for two. Yes. Easy, easy couple.
Well, that is very unfortunate. An overthrow conceded after effecting a direct hit. Well, 9 deliveries to go. What can Hong Kong, China get? That is the question on everyone's mind. If they can get up to 130, they'll be very pleased, given where they are at the moment. They could have gotten up to 150, but such is this beautiful game. Oh, looking to ramp. He's hit it straight to the fielder. That looks like Fayaz Ahmed. It is indeed. Well, he makes no mistake. Well, it's 8 down now for Hong Kong, China. Rizwan Butt picks up his third. Very nonchalant about it, the Bahrain side. Bahrain just striking at times to peg this Hong Kong China batting lineup. They're 8 down now. Again, in danger of being bowled out. Atikul Rahman joins Eshan Khan.
Picked up 3 wickets. Mohammad Rizwan. This is his last over. Champion bowler. He started not that well, but finishing it in style.
Well, looking to guide that down to third. Playing a miss there from Atikul Rahman in the side. Not for what he can do with the bat, but he has a job to do here with the remaining 7 deliveries and try and get as many runs as he can for his side. So it gives them something to bowl at when they come out in the second innings. At the moment, 113 not does not look enough. And Bahrain, who have had experience on this ground yesterday, will know that this is a very gettable total where it stands. They've got 6 deliveries, 6 legal deliveries, and given the way Bahrain have been bowling, they're not going to be bowling any extras. They haven't bowled any so far. Hong Kong, China, 113 for 8.
6 balls left in the first innings, and Ali Dawood will be the bowler. Easy choice for the captain, Amr. 17 runs given in and picked up a wicket after 3 overs, looking to bowl the last over and will be aiming to pick up another couple of wickets. That's how he thinks.
Well, I also think Bahrain will just be thinking under 120, under 120. Another brilliant Yorker bowled by Ali Dawood. There's no chance for 2 there. It will be suicidal. So I think that's going to be the ploy from Ali Dawood. Try and hit the block hole. Ishan Khan and Atiqul Rahman, not the most recognized batters in this Hong Kong China batting lineup. So even if Ali Dawood misses his Yorker, well, let's play down to third.
Another 5 runs, 6 runs. It was 120 plus. Up against Ali is not that easy, but any leading edges, inside edges, would be good enough to score those runs.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter for Hong Kong China how they come. As long as they come, they desperately need those runs. Well, looking to use his feet. Just another single for Ishan Khan. Right, 3 deliveries to go. Can they find a boundary here? Hong Kong China. It'll get them to 120. As Hong Kong China get ready to set up their bowling and fielding drills, because they, at the moment, don't have enough runs on the board. That's a good looking shot wide of the point fielder. They pick up one. They're not going to come back for the second.
Another 3 runs for the 120 mark.
Brilliant Yorker from Ali Dawood. Well done by Ishan Khan to get it away towards mid wicket. Atiqul Rahman looking for the second, definitely not there.
The last ball of the first innings.
Well, whatever happens on this delivery, Bahrain will be extremely pleased with the way things have turned out after they were put into the field. Well, 20 overs have been bowled here in the first innings by Bahrain, and that is the batting card. It looked good at the start from Zishan Ali and Anshuman Rath, both getting off to starts. Zishan Ali 50 of 46, Anshuman Rath 23 of 15. But once Anshuman Rath fell, Nisakat Khan was run out. Babar Hayat also got a start but could not convert. Nasrullah Rana, Yasim Murtaza out there for just a while, couldn't get going. And then Mohammad Ezaz Khan towards the end there, getting a few runs. But overall, an exceptional bowling performance from Bahrain. No extras from the allotted 20 overs, restricting Hong Kong China to 118. The bowling card for Bahrain.
And 3 wickets for Mohammad Rizwan. Excellent bowling performance. And Ali Dawood, very economical. 4 overs, 22 runs, and a wicket. And Asif Ali came in the last part of the game and picked up 2 wickets, quite lucky. Abdul Majid Abbasi, a superb bowling effort by him. Very, very economical. Just 3.5 runs an over and picked up no wicket. And Imran Javed Anwar, 19 runs in 4 overs, picked up a wicket. And Imran Khan, no wickets picked up. And the beauty of the bowling is no extras. And they restricted the opponents in just 120 runs. It's 118, picking up 8 wickets, and 190 to win. And we're going for an innings break. We'll join you soon in the comment box. Thank you. 118 scored by Hong Kong, China, and Bahrain is chasing the target. Ayush Ashish, beautiful bowling by Ayush Ashish, superb outswingers. So you're watching Malaysia T20i Tri Series 2025, second game match between Hong Kong, China, and Bahrain. Down the leg, only one run scored. Hong Kong, China scored 118, losing 8 wickets in 20 overs. Bahrain started with Prashant and Fias. Very cautious start by Bahrain. 2 on the board. The first 4 balls, Ashish to Faiz. Very controlled bowling by Ayush Ashish here. Solid run up. Short of a length. Easy 1 run for Faiz. End of the Another ball is left. End of the first over. 3 runs on the board. Prashant not scored yet. Faiz 2 of 5 balls.
And they're turning to Prashant Kurup and Fayaz Ahmed, who did just that yesterday.
What a lovely shot to the covers. Superbly timed by Faiz for a boundary. Excellent shot. Perfect timing. Atikul Rahman opened his spell with a boundary. Look at the shot. Nicely timed. Easy boundary. A positive start from Faiz. 7 runs without losing any wicket. Bahrain A quick single. Atikul Rahman, a good comeback. Nice bowling by Atikul here. Stump to stump. First ball went for a boundary, but he really came back and bowled is the next four balls. Nothing much given. A very solid bowling performance. What a delivery. In swinger on a length delivery. Bring the ball back in to the right hander. Vice has no clue what to do next. The end of the second over, 9 for no loss. Bahrain started very calm and composed. Ashish is back. Ashish Shukla is the opening bowler. Is coming back to bowl the third over. Very solid and elegant action. Very smooth run up. Beautiful outswingers. Looking to get wickets up front. Very aggressive. Look at the ball. Perfect. Perfect bowling. As an opener. 2nd ball. Steaming in. Nicely played by Prashant. A quick single. Very close to the stumps. Almost. Almost a run out. 109 runs to win from 17.4 overs. They're focusing on picking singles. Faiz and Prashant have a very good understanding. Even though it's risky, they don't mind running between the wickets quite harder. Nice bowling. Very good length. Slips back. Prashant quickly realized the bounce and taken the backhand off of the bat. Otherwise, it will be too painful. If it hits you on the fingers, it will really pressures your finger. You get blue black. A good shot. Ball goes up. Can someone catch this? And what a catch! First wicket. First wicket for Hong Kong China. What a beautiful bowling by Ashish here. Leading edge. Prashant tried to play the ball straight. Leading edge went almost straight to the throat of third man, and he caught it nicely. First plate. Look at the replay here. Good smooth run up. It's at the off stump. Bat goes straight, ball goes backwards. And what an effort. What an effort. Excellent, excellent. Atik caught the ball so nicely. Hong Kong, China put the pressure back on Bahrain, picking up the first wicket less than 3 overs. One ball left in Ashish over. The man in action. There is safe pair of hands. Atik, Atikul Rahman. The new batter Asif is in, along with Faiz. One ball left in Ash over. Excellent shot. One more boundary for Asif. First ball boundary. What an over. That after the wicket, the ball went for a four. Quite disappointed. Aish. What a positive start for Asif. Look at the replay here. Outside the off stump, asking for punishment. Played between the gaps. Superb shot. 15 runs, losing one wicket after 3 overs. Bahrain marching forward and chasing that run. Need just above 100 from 17 overs.
So the keeper coming up to make sure that the batter stays in his crease and does not use his feet to step down. Oh, this comes in. So a bit of movement still in the fourth over for Atikul Rahman and Hong Kong China. Bahrain 16 for 1 midway through the fourth over.
Atikul has a beautiful in swinger, which is lethal if he bowls in good areas. High chance of getting LBWs. Bowled.
think that will be a dead ball. There was no shot offered. Yep, as the rules of the games stipulate, a shot has to be offered in order to be given leg byes. Batter had no intent of playing a shot, and rightly so, umpire Kalidas. So good bowling from Atikul Rahman. And that in swing against the left-hander. Once again, quick attempted single. You could see the bowler frustrated there, saying the fielder should have gone to the non-striker's end. Hands on heads here for Hong Kong China. Obviously for us it is very easy to make these statements, but in that moment, in that split second, the fielder has to make a decision, and unfortunately for him and Hong Kong China, it was the wrong end. Keeper comes up once again. As Atikul Rahman continues to bring the ball back in. And that closes out the fourth over, just the 2 runs coming off it. Bahrain 17 for the loss of 1 wicket. They require a further 102 from 16 overs.
Bahrain, no need to panic. After losing a wicket, they need a partnership. Faiz and Asif steadying the ship after the first wicket lost. Wonderful bowling by Atikul Rahman on the other side. Just 2 runs in the second over.
So Ishan Khan, the experienced veteran for Hong Kong China, is going to look to play a similar role to Abdul Majid Abbasi and what he did for Bahrain. Ishan Khan will pick up wickets, will look to pick up wickets, and if he can't do that, he'll bowl very tight. Oh, flighted first delivery to start with. It'll be a single. Looking for 2. Let's work down the ground for another single. Bahrain will be quite happy to pick up these singles because they don't really need to take too many risks. It's not a big total. The required rate from the get-go has been under 6. So even if it does get up to 7 or 8 at any stage, they'll know that they can do it. They take another single. They do need to be smart about this run chase. And if they do get presented with any loose deliveries, put it away. Three runs coming off the over so far. A good comeback from Ishan Khan, back-to-back dot balls. Be another single. Actually, it's in the gap. It is running away. It will be a boundary. So Fayaz Ahmed just punishing that foolish delivery from Ishan Khan, who should have done better after he had come back well, presenting a flighted full delivery.
Look at the shot there. An easy ball and waiting for those deliveries to put it away. He's picking 24 for 1 after 5 overs. Closer to 5 runs and over, Bahrain.
Well, in the first innings, it was the sixth over that started to change things for Bahrain, if we remember. And from the sixth over onwards, Bahrain slowly crept their way back into the game. Hong Kong China got off to a good start. Bahrain won't want to make the same mistake here in the run chase. They know exactly what their target is. Yasin Murtaza. Oh, down the track, clipped off the pads. That is a mighty, mighty blow. A maximum for Asif Ali, who did a similar thing yesterday when he took on the Malaysian bowlers. Here he is today once again taking on Hong Kong China and Atikul Rahman, using his feet, because we do know Atikul Rahman likes to swing the ball away from the left-hander. Good comeback from Rahman. Just pulling the length back slightly.
Nice bowling. Atikul Rahman after the first 6, back-to-back dot balls. And the keeper is standing up too. To negate the batters coming down the wicket.
With that single, Bahrain have already got the required runs for this over. Quite honestly, with that first 6, just requiring over 6 and over here, which is not too much of a concern. And this one's another lusty blow through the offside. Clears that front leg and lets the hands go through the line of the ball. Fayaz Ahmed telling Asif Ali, what you can do, I can do too. That is a beautiful looking shot through the offside. Well, ominous signs here for Hong Kong China. Then works the single, it's in the gap. They'll pick up a couple of runs. Not looking to force it, just placing it. So smart batting by Asif Ali and Fayaz Ahmed. 6 overs completed, Bahrain 37 for 1.
It was an expensive over by Atikul Rahman. 37 for 1. It's a good score for chasing 118. As I said, end of the power play. Faiz on 19, Asif on 14, doing a good job.
Well, Faiz Ahmed and Asif Ali stitching together a much needed partnership. Low scoring games can be tricky. If the team chasing loses a couple of wickets early on, Faiz Ahmed and Asif Ali ensuring that that doesn't happen. Just nudging the singles and picking up boundaries as and when they can. It's ensuring that they keep that run rate in check. It's not a huge total that they're chasing, but they don't want to give away too many dot balls. Oh, that is beautifully played. It's in the vacant area. It's outside the power play now with 5 fielders being allowed, and he's managed to find the gap in the outfield. Asif Ali. Didn't try to overhit it, just let the hands get through the line of the ball. It was a bit pitched up from Ishan Khan. Slower through the air, they'll pick up. In fact, they turn it down, which is good. I think there was never a run there. Asif Ali picking up from where he left off yesterday. Good understanding between the two batters. Just nudging it into the open leg side region, picking up another single. They've already picked up 7 runs in Ishan Khan's second over. We take a look at the worms. The orange Bahrain worm getting now closer to Hong Kong, China. You can see it's similar stages. Hong Kong, China well and truly ahead. Then it was at this stage, the 6th and 7th over, that pulled things back for Bahrain. As you can see those 2 dots there. And since then, Hong Kong, China were never able to get the run rate up. There was the 14th over, that was a big one, a 15-run over. And then Bahrain pulling things back nicely towards the tail end with a flurry of wickets. Looks like the skipper is going to bring himself on in an attempt to pick up a wicket here. And I think it is vital for Hong Kong, China to break this partnership. Both batters batting on 20 apiece. Asif Ali at a much quicker rate compared to Faiz Ahmed. But Faiz Ahmed also can move things along when he decides to. That's a full toss to start with. Asif Ali has hit it up and over that fielder on the boundary for another maximum. He loves the leg side, and you can see why.
Look at the six one more time. That was a juicy full toss, asking for punishment. Without any doubts, the ball went far away from the boundary line, mid wicket 6. There was a fielder kept, had no chance.
The thing that I'm impressed about in that shot, there was no bat swing. I mean, it was all wrists at the very last moment, and he still managed to clear that fielder by some distance. So good batting from Asif Ali and Faiz Ahmed, but he's not, these two batters not allowing any of the Hong Kong China bowlers to settle into any sort of rhythm, because they're putting away the bad deliveries.
And suddenly the run rates, record run rate is less than 6. Chaseable 69, just 69 needed from 12.4 overs.
Looking to penetrate that offside field, not able to. So good comeback from Yasin Murtaza. 3 consecutive dots. Make that 4 as he closes off the over with a good comeback. Going for 7 of the first 2. 50 coming up for Bahrain in that over. 51 for 1 after 8. A little bit of a drizzle coming down now, as we can see. Should rain affect this play? The DL usually is in favor of the team batting second. So Bahrain have done well to get themselves to a very strong position here, courtesy of some fine batting from Asif Ali and Fayaz Ahmed. As Nasrullah Rana gets ready to bowl his first over, the ninth of this run chase. And it'll make things easier for the batters. The ball will skid on. And what this drizzle will do is it'll make the ball hard to grip for the spinners. So conditions well and truly in favor of Bahrain. It's going to require Hong Kong, China to pull off a miracle and restrict them from chasing down 119. That is a massive, massive hit over square leg. That ball's past the boundary, past the advertising boards for a huge maximum. Asif Ali showing no signs of slowing down, says to Nasrullah Rana, welcome, and deposits him over mid-wicket for a maximum.
It was a very confident shot from Asif. Look at the run rate. It's getting down and down. 5.31 just required. 6.84 and over. They already have cruising to the target. Massive shot over mid wicket. Slightly drizzling. It's not too heavy, manageable.
Watchfully played on that occasion, and they've already got the required runs with that maximum. And if they can pick up singles from here on in, and they will get plenty in this over, and it'll keep them ahead of the run rate. Quick single. Sent back by Asif Ali. So a good comeback from Rana. Back-to-back dot balls after that 6.
Not swinging at all the balls. Asif is very selective in his shots. Solid bowling after the 6. 3 dot balls back to back. Very good bowling by Nasrullah.
Ooh, this is a good delivery from Rana. Not afraid to bowl the short ball. Asif Ali not backing down either. But a good comeback from Rana after he was hit for a 6. 9 overs completed. Bahrain are 57 for 1.
Seriously good bowling by Nasrullah, except that 6 runs. Fantastic. Asif on 33 of 21 balls, Faiz on 20 of 26 balls. They're really stitching a partnership here. The game is moving towards Bahrain.
Well, we're into the 10th over. After this, drinks will be had. And Hong Kong, China really have to break this partnership. But Yasin Murtaza bowls a short one that's hit high and handsome. And, well, it's got people running for cover. Asif Ali, well, he's just been in fine form of late. He's raced along to 39 of 22. Yasin Murtaza just pulling the length back in the end, dropping it short. Asif Ali says, thank you very much. Looking to go again. A little bit of a drizzle making things difficult for Hong Kong, China in the field as well.
And every single over is hitting a six. Asif has his own plans. Look at the strike rate. He's scoring the runs. 23 balls, 40 runs.
Looking to just drop and run is Fayaz Ahmed. Mind you, Fayaz Ahmed much slower in comparison to Asif Ali, but he's been doing the right thing, getting Asif Ali back on strike. That's all that his team requires him to do. And happy to do just that. Keep the strike rotating. He's looking to come back for two so that Asif Ali keeps the strike in the next over. 10 overs are completed. Bahrain well and truly ahead in this run chase. 67 for 1. As drinks are called on the field, we'll take a short break here in the com box and come back to you with the remainder of this run chase. Don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned. Off that over, the 10th over from the skipper of Hong Kong, China, Yasin Murtaza. Asif Ali hitting a massive six, setting Bahrain up in a very comfortable, strong position, chasing 119 for victory. Well, Hong Kong, China, and they've gone to Nasrullah Rana in attempts to find a wicket. This one's played over the offside and it's in the gap. Desperate attempt from the fielder. He's done well, but not enough. Umpire Rudy signals a boundary. It was a great effort from the fielder.
A fantastic shot on the offside. Fielder gave everything to stop the ball. The ball won the competition. Nasrullah started with a boundary. He normally comes back and bowl really well after giving a boundary or six.
Well, not on that occasion. I mean, unfortunately, that is a massive blow and over the offside. Well, Asif Ali, you could see on your screens the drizzle getting stronger. So is Asif Ali saying, I'm in a rush. I want to go home, or at least to the hotel. And a 4 of the first delivery, a 6 of the second. Nasrullah Rana, well, what have you got in store?
Normally, after a six, he really bowls well. That's what he did in the last over.
That was our wonderful ground staff. No doubt they'll be next to the covers, ready to bring him on. There's a singles picked up. You can see them in the backdrop at the top of the screens. Our chief groundsman there, checking the weather updates, forecasts, trying to figure out which way the clouds are coming from at the Biomass Oval. And the wonderful thing about the Biomass Oval, it dries very quickly and the ground staff are absolutely phenomenal. So we are bound to get a full game. Very rarely do the games get called off. Full and straight, Fayaz Ahmed just doing what he's always been doing so far this innings, giving the strike back to Asif Ali.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Beautiful shot played behind the wicket. Excellent timing.
Using the pace there from Nasrullah Rana. Just sat back on that back foot and just helped it on its way. Finally goes up with the circle. So he knew exactly what he was doing. All he needed to do was just get under it even a bit and it was going to clear that fielder. Also very expensive over with one delivery to go from Nasrullah Rana. Well, decides to go wide of the off stump, ends up going too wide.
Already 16 runs came in this over, plus one wide. And when we speak about wide, Bahrain hardly bowled a wide. No extras, zero extras in the bowling.
That is true. I mean, it was very disciplined bowling from Bahrain. At the start, they were under the pump a bit with Zishan Ali and Anshuman Rath, but then they came back well. Oh, that is a good ball to finish off the over. Unfortunately, an expensive over comes to an end for Hong Kong, China, and Nasrullah Rana. Bahrain, after 11 overs, are 83 for 1.
Looks like Asif will wind up this game much faster than expected with the next 5 to 6 overs. It's also a good strategy that is scoring at a brisk rate to avoid those Duckworth-Lewis Duckworth-Lewis calculations. Rizal is going to ball his third over. Yes, Faiz is facing him. Pretty straightforward. One run to the mid-off. And it's a good decision to give the strike to Asif to play maximum balls.
Oh, this one just coming in with the arm, but it's in the gap. It will race away. There's been drizzle for quite some time now, but it does not seem to be slowing this outfield down at all. Another boundary from the bat of Asif Ali. He's unbeaten on 59 and showing no signs of slowing down. In fact, quite the opposite. This one's another one punched off the back foot, and they will pick up at least a couple.
What a sensible batting by Asif here. Is not only using his power, but his brain. Nudging the ball here and there behind the square, in front of square, playing beautifully well.
Oh, I was up in the air for a bit. I feel that point just a little too deep. And 29 runs required from just over 8 overs here at the Biomass Oval. That's cut away again. Good fielding from point. Shahid, the man who stopped that one after 12 overs. Bahrain cruising along with a score of 90 for the loss of 1 wicket.
It's hard work for the captain, whom to select, whom to pass the ball, because the run is very less to be chased.
Well, Izaz Khan comes into the attack. He's picked up for a single by Fayaz Ahmed. who's done just prescription batting, what his team requires, getting Asif Ali back on strike. And Asif Ali, well, he's played another phenomenal hand here for Bahrain, batting unbeaten on 61 of 33 deliveries. And he's lofted that handsomely over long on. No chance. The fielder thought he was in business for a bit, but that ball being muscled over long on. Asif Ali, 67 of 34 now. It's picked up and dispatched.
It was a brutal knock by Asif. No mercy on any bowlers. Looks so simple, but is very, very powerful and efficient. 34 ball 67, still looking to hit. What a shot. Look at the shot. No chance for the deep fielder. He just moved few steps to stop the ball, but the ball won the race. Asif, excellent, excellent shot.
Well, the 100 comes up for Bahrain with that boundary. And Asif Ali races along to 71. Well, there's really not much wrong with this delivery, but just Asif Ali getting into really good positions and then being able to find the gap on the offside. Well, this is a masterclass of an innings from Asif Ali. And this one's on down the legs. It will be another wide.
Look at the
That
shot.
well, just
Just
judging by
landed
the
in
body
front of
language
the
now.
fielder.
That's hit handsome. And for another maximum. Well, this time it's off the bat of Fayaz Ahmed saying to Asif Ali, hey Asif, leave some fun for me too. And take a look at that. Oh, this partnership now worth 98. That's uppishly played, but it's in the gap once again. It's racing away. Work to do for the fielder. Looks like Nizakat Khan will keep it down to just 2, and that brings up the 100 partnership as well. First wicket fell when the score was just 11. And since then, Fayaz Ahmed and Asif Ali, well, they did what they did yesterday. Unfortunately, Fayaz Ahmed had fell early. Today, he's put his hand up and said, you know what, Asif, you take the spotlight. I'm just going to rotate singles. Given him the strike, and what a partnership. What a wonderful partnership it's been. Keeping Bahrain well and truly ahead of this run chase. They're currently 111 for 1 after 13 overs.
At one stage, we thought that there would be a brain stoppage, but the way Asif changed the game, just scintillating. Look at the figures: 72 of 36 deliveries, almost close to a double hundred, 200 strike rate.
Oh, just the 8 runs required now. That's in the gap and it'll race
One more
away.
shot to the deep mid wicket, boundary, and just 4 runs to win this game.
Also making easy work of this run chase. It required a partnership, and a wonderful partnership it was. It is between Asif Ali and Fayaz Ahmed. Both batters being very clear in their role and how they're going to contribute to this run chase. It's a masterful planning and execution. It's all well and good to have plans, but you need batters that are able to go out there to the middle and execute. And Asif Ali and Fayaz Ahmed have done just that until Asif Ali swipes across a straight one from Ishan Khan. He's not going to be able to finish it off for Bahrain. He was looking to do just that, missed it entirely. And congratulated by his partner Fayaz Ahmed, Asif Ali has to walk back. He was going for glory there, wanted to finish the match and score the winning runs. What an innings, 76 of just 40 deliveries with 7 4s and 6 6s, striking under a rate of 200, which is always good.
Look at the replay here. Well, pretty straightforward ball. Ball comes in, completely mistimed that one, and full credit goes to the bowler. And Asif has completely changed the equation of this game. Just 4 runs required, 6.2 overs left. I think another boundary to win this game. The whole team is applauding Asif's bravery here. This is really entertaining. Sixes and fours all over the park. Some of them were huge. Some of them timed really well. And some went like a flash. Beautiful innings.
Sohail Ahmed, by the looks of it, has joined Fayaz Ahmed. It is indeed Sohail. Works it for a single. No real hurry here for Bahrain. Beg your pardon, it's Sohail Ahmed. That concludes the 14th over. Bahrain 116 for 2, requiring just 3 runs for victory over Hong Kong, China, who won the toss, chose to bat, and then made a mess of things after they got off to a good start. And Bahrain will be extremely pleased and delighted with their performance here today in the Malaysia T20i series. Yasim Murtaza coming in to bowl the 15th over.
Very good fielding at the
Little
point. Going for a boundary. That's a good spirit. You know, the opponents need 2 runs to win this game. But he's giving his full heart to stop the ball. And just 2 runs away from the victory. Bahrain, everyone knows it's one shot away from victory. Look at the
That's
shot.
flighted. That's hit uppishly, and a boundary to finish things off here by Fayaz Ahmed, who's been the quiet contributor in this run chase. Asif Ali stole the show with some big lusty blows. In the end, Bahrain winning the match. Another comprehensive and convincing win, this time over Hong Kong, China by 8 wickets. Handshakes all round, but I have to say Bahrain have well and truly outclassed their oppositions here at the Biomass Oval in game number 2 of the Malaysia T20i Tri-Series of 2025. We'll take a look at the match summary. Well, early on in the day, it was Hong Kong China that won the toss, opted to bat first. A good innings from Zishan Ali, 50 of 46. Anshuman Rath also getting a start, 23 of 15. Babar Hayat, 18 of 26. The bowling from Bahrain was quite outstanding. Rizwan Butt coming back in his second spell and picking up 3 wickets. Asif Ali picking up 2 wickets in a single over, giving away just 1 run. And Imran Javed, 1 for 19 from his 4. And in reply, the run chase, Asif Ali once again back-to-back outstanding knocks. He fell just 1 hit away from the winning runs. He scored 76 of 40. Fayaz Ahmed remained not out in the end, 37 of 36. He was playing second fiddle to Asif Ali. Shoaib Ahmed went out there for a brief 2 of 3 deliveries, remained unbeaten, ensuring that Bahrain win the game by 8 wickets. A convincing and comprehensive win for Bahrain. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the coverage here from the Combox. Amin, my co-commentator, will be bringing you the post-match presentation shortly. And this is Bobby Rayner signing off from the Combox. The post-match presentation will be coming up.
Hi, good afternoon, and a warm welcome to BAYUEMAS Oval. We are here for Malaysia T20i Tri-Series 2025. What a beautiful game between two big countries, Bahrain versus Hong Kong, China. Toss won by Hong Kong, China. They batted first, scored 118 for 8, whereas Bahrain chased it in just 14.2 overs. What a blissful knock by Asif. Bahrain won by 8 wickets. Let's have a quick word with the captain, Yasim. Hi, Yasim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. And tell me about the match. What went wrong and what happened?
Yeah, basically we had a really good start, especially first power play. So after that, consistently losing our wickets. So that's why we didn't put good score on the board.
What is the one performance you can say that stand out from your team? Which one is that?
Especially our opener partnership, which is Anshi and Zishan. They batted really well. He just hang it there till the 13th, 14th over. But as I said before, we don't utilize that partnership in the end.
Okay, I wish you good luck for the next game. Do well.
Thank you so much.
And let's have a quick word with the winning captain, Ahmed. Hi, Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah, great, sir.
Back-to-back win. And tell me about the confidence level in your team.
Our confidence level is very good, mashallah. Our boys played very well, and the bowler did an excellent job today. And the way the Asif played today is a brilliant knock, and he smashed all over the park. So it's really a good for our team.
And Asif's inning was simply scintillating. And also, I would like to tell you that there were no extras in your team. What is the secret?
Because our bowler did a really good job for the net or everywhere. No, when they bowled really they hit the deck hard. That's a really good point for us, for our team. So yeah, they did excellent job for us.
And keep this momentum. Wish you good luck for the future games.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
And here comes the most exciting part of the game, the player of the match. There are 3 players selected by the referees, and 3 of them. And before announcing that, may I invite the chief guest, Mr. Ramani, to present the award to the player of the game. Thank you, sir. He is the match referee of the game. And three players nominated by the umpires. And first is Zishan Ali for scoring 44 and 50 runs of 46 balls. And second one is Rizwan Butt, 22, 3 wickets, 29 runs and 4 overs. And the last but not the least, the winner of the award goes to Asif Ali for scoring 76 runs. Fantastic knock. Hi Asif, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
And you're hitting 6s and 4s in your innings. And what was your in your mind thinking about the game, chasing the low target?
Yeah, I've been in good form and I just tried to play my natural shots. And when I went out to bat today, yesterday I played some good innings, shots. So I tried to play the same game.
And some of the shots are very powerful and some of them are very good timing. And what is the secret when spinner comes in? What do you think actually?
When spinner was bowling, I just tried to play ground shotted because they were bowling slow. So I didn't try to hit too hard. That's it.
Excellent. And keep this momentum for a long period. I wish you very good luck for getting many more medals like this. Good for your team. Take care.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
That's all from the middle. Post my presentations. This is the second game. Convincing win by Bahrain team. Let's join us for the third game tomorrow. Thank you so much.